Good morning, everyone. Buenos días a todos y todas. Thank you for coming to this final event of the DH project, Creative Europe project, that took place in many different beautiful sites and places in Europe. And we would like today to share our experience with you, and not only what the project is about, but also the passion behind the project. So we will try to do it. Before, I would like to give the word to Pedro Blanco, the director del Consorcio del Festival de Teatro Clásico de Mérida. We will use English during the whole presentation, but this welcome will be in Spanish because you are here in Spain, and we would like to have a few words at the beginning. So esta presentación inicial será en español y Pedro nos va a dar un poco la bienvenida a este evento final. Pedro, cuando quieras. A continuación, and after Pedro, Francesca Billi will present herself as a project coordinator and the project. So, Pedro.
¿Pulso? ¿Se oye? Sí. Buenos días, good morning a todos. Y bueno, vamos a cerrar un ciclo de 2 años que estamos, bueno, no lo vamos a cerrar todavía, nos queda muy poquito para cerrarlo. Pero yo quería expresaros y aprovechar este momento para expresaros 2 sentimientos. Uno es de agradecimiento a quienes han participado en este proyecto Dancing History, desde sus creadores dentro de Europa Creativa hasta todos sus socios participantes y a todas las personas que estos socios han incluido para que el proyecto se haya realizado. Comunidades locales, creadores, que nació de la dificultad que tiene la colaboración entre todos y ha terminado con un resultado de todas las creaciones que hemos conseguido llevar a cabo. El segundo sentimiento que tengo hacia todos los que estamos aquí y hemos participado en el proyecto es de felicitaciones, de felicitaros a todos. Porque si de algo debemos estar contentos en el proyecto es de conseguir integrar nuestro patrimonio arqueológico con las artes escénicas. Es decir, algo que es estático como el patrimonio, con algo vivo como las artes escénicas, y poder hacer confluencia de los dos y que esas artes vivas sirvan para promocionar el patrimonio. Es decir, su uso de su vida, la vida del patrimonio arqueológico, y que eso lo hemos conseguido en este proyecto. Una pieza regular, con un soporte que quiero que destaquemos y que espero que todos los socios estéis de acuerdo conmigo, que la base ha sido las comunidades locales, las personas que han aportado desde su voluntad y sus conocimientos en todas esas comunidades locales, y que gracias a eso hemos podido conseguir el objetivo del proyecto y emitir un mensaje que perdure y que nos sirva a todos y que sirva para futuro. Donde los socios hemos conseguido integrar esas comunidades locales, ese germen, cuando los socios no hemos conseguido integrar esas comunidades locales y hacerlos fundamentales en el proyecto, ha sido nuestra debilidad y es lo que debemos todos mejorar. Siempre hay que mejorar. Gracias a todos y enhorabuena de nuevo.
Working? Yeah. So what can we say after this presentation? I don't know. There are no more words. So, but in any case, I'm very happy and thankful for having been invited to discuss and talk about this project on behalf of Assoentilocali, which brings the welcome to all of you, the greetings to all of you. So Dancing Histories has been a journey. We were saying a few minutes ago, Dancing Histories has been a journey through heritage sites, a journey amongst people, the communities that you were mentioning before, and a journey through the imaginific power of contemporary dance. So it has really been an amazing journey, and this wouldn't have been possible without, of course, all the efforts and all the people that you were mentioning and thanking before. So we are here today with online also participants to share with you the results of our project, but also the process that we did together, because we think it's really important, and also to share with you the seeds that we have been planting so far for future development. So please follow us in this journey through project contents to results to future proposal and future things that are going to come, and stay with us for this journey together. Thank you.
Thank you for your nice words, San Pedro. Thank you very much. Now it's time for presenting the project. And since the first presentation is yours, so I ask you to go ahead and we can prepare the presentation, and you can give to the audience some glimpses of. You have the option to change the slides from the computer, okay? Okay.
Now it's a Creative Europe project which is combining and connected the local communities and tangible and intangible cultural heritage through dance. We'll try to share with you the three main components, let's say the two main pillars of this project, and share with you how we combine them together and for which results. So first of all, we are working on tangible and intangible heritage represented by our amazing institutional partners. You can see here Associazione Enti Locali, which is the project leader, Institute of Archaeology from Serbia, the Consorcio, Patronato del Festival de Merida from Spain, and the Borghi from Italy. And the aim of the project was to help them explore and reinterpret the history of these places, so let's say the heartstones through dance. You see here some of the pictures of the sites that we have been working with, and you may recognize some of them, of course, here on the left bottom. Yes, left bottom, but also you see Castel Sant'Angelo on the right, and you see Viminatium side upright, and then Nora side. So we were working with very relevant and important heritage sites, which not always are used to this kind of work and this kind of project. So it was also a challenge and a mutual discovery on this. Many times you have heard this word. We were working with the local communities. Local communities were at the center because we really wanted to combine the local stories with the personal stories of people, stories, needs, experiences, fears, wishes, competences, to put them together through dance and to share a final cultural vision of it all. What is particularly relevant is that we were working with often we were working with the underrepresented communities, or with communities that not often go to a heritage site or don't have a familiarity with cultural activities. So we really wanted to make them aware again and happy again to belong to their places, to belong to their traditions, but also to be, is a word that we use very often now, to be seen by others in their own unicity. So we work with elderly people, NEET, Roma women, LGBTQ plus groups, and residents in low access, cultural access areas. So it was really a one-to-one work that we did in this project. And of course, we work with contemporary dance companies, which are at the forefront of research at European level. 420 people from the Czech Republic, Aloni and Brummer from Sweden, Artlink Foundation from Bulgaria, and the Polish Dance Theater, sorry, from Poland. You can see here very few pictures of not only the final performances, but also the workshops, the activity that I developed. And you see here two keywords, the facilitation process and the interpretative power of dance. As we said, is thanks to art, thanks to exchange, and thanks to cultural processes, and thanks to the power of dance, that we could see details and stories that were hidden or neglected so far. Long-term process, this is very important, because this kind of projects cannot happen on a spot. So we created very long-term processes where we had the chance to make the heritage site be known, the local communities to participate around a specific team that was chosen together, and dance companies visiting 3-4 times the different heritage sites and being familiar with the communities, meeting them, talking with them, learning their traditions, making bread together, dancing together, having workshops, sharing waving histories, waving activities, sharing their own personal stories, and everything thanks to the facilitation of our very good facilitators were woven together into unique performances. So we are very, very proud of the results that we had. You can see here the numbers with us. I mean, they are astonishing. Only in 2025, we had so many activities that it would be really difficult to talk through them. So let's make numbers talk. Also because for accident of the project, one of the partners withdrew, but this opened, we were discussing it yesterday, this opened an amazing opportunity, because also dance companies succeeded in developing their own projects and or their own mini festivals. This is how we call them, in their own countries. So it means that they brought the methodology into their own countries, replacing it in contexts that are completely different from the ones that we are used to in let's say in our context and in the southern part of Europe. So it was really a nice occasion to experiment and to try this method also in different contexts. So the numbers that you see here are the numbers of the activities that we deliver in 25 in 8 heritage sites. So the ones that you saw before, plus the ones that were in Sweden, Czech Republic, Poland, and Bulgaria. 7 countries involved, 8 archaeological sites, more than 6,000 people attending the final performances, which for contemporary dance and taking into account the local context and also the local communities is a big result. Okay, it's a big result. And this is another amazing result, more than 5,000 participants to the local activities. So it means people that decided to come and meet the companies and work with them and have movement workshops and have workshops to co-create the final performances. We had activities of every type. We had sea cleaning, we had movement workshops, we had storytelling activities. So all the projects were really, really community-based according to the interest that were shared together, the communities and the dance companies. And these are the results. We had 24 site-specific, and we like to say also community-specific premiere this year, which were the results of more than 70 workshops that we held together. So these are the numbers, you know, but I think that a part of this we were discussing before, the main result that really made us happy were two things. The smiles that we saw on the communities that participated the final event, that could really see themselves through other eyes. And also the smile that we saw on the dance companies, members, management and dancer on stage, because they succeeded in bringing their messages and succeeded in make the magic happen in the end. So this was very, very beautiful. And of course, this is not a tangible result, but this is what we want to bring with us, the smile of people that made it through together. So thank you. And I hope we are in time. Okay. And I leave the room to the next presentations. So thank you very much.
Nice work. Now we have Petros Kosmas from Cyprus, representative of COTS, which is one of the partners that has been involved in the development of one of the main outputs of the project, or key outputs of the project, which is the DH model. Within the legacy of the project, we have different, let's say, outputs or results that we want to share with the community. And one of these is the DH model, to give suggestions and recommendations for projects that want to involve their local communities in the co-creation of performances attached to their local cultural heritage. So Petros, please.
Hi to everyone. Thank you very much for the invitation. My name is Petros Kosmas and representing Cyprus University of Technology, a project partner of the Dancing Histories project. As already was mentioned, the Dancing Histories project builds on the experience and knowledge of 13 institutions involved, belonging to 11 different European countries with long experience in artistic production, heritage site management, research, training, etc. Now, the DH model is a key project output. I would say it's a driver of the collective work of this expanded network. It is born actually from dialogue between research and lived experience, and reflects a two-way process. It's a both bottom-up and top-down approach, linking actors, local actors and international actors with local communities in creation. The model was set for the first time in real context through this project, and I think so it's applicable for other also relative initiatives. Artists, researchers, communities came together to explore dance within archaeological sites, not only dance, also other activities, as already Francesca mentioned. And lessons and feedback were collected to refine and strengthen this approach. The DH model stands for creativity and collaboration, social inclusion and participation, sustainability and accessibility. It can be shared as a path toward freedom, justice, and creation. And our main goal from today is to keep it alive through our Dancing Histories network.
Thank you, Petros, for this very brief and to the point presentation. Thank you very much. Now it's time for the next participants to get to the stage, which are Catarina Gomez from Mapa das Ideias in Portugal, Václav Kunesh from is an artistic partner of the project, is 420 people, a dance company, and Jesus Bravo, is it Jesus, please? Yes. Oh. Jesus Bravo from the cluster del turismo de Extremadura. Okay, you're there? Okay, perfect. So I give the floor to Katarina first, I think, so go ahead. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hello, good morning to all those of you who are here in the room and also the ones that are online with us. And I'm Katarina, and I was looking at the previous presentations and I was thinking, it's so nice to be at the end of the project and to see all these results. And it seems such a linear and smooth process. Of course, we are proud of it, but I also wanted to share with you the human side, our human side, because projects are made with people, for people. And in this project, we have a special group. We have institutional partners that bring their amazing knowledge about heritage, art, archaeology. We have artistic partners that bring their creative vision and blow-minding ideas, or in this case, we work with contemporary dance, so moves as well. And we also have technical partners. Sometimes we have an abbreviation for technical partners, which is TP. So sometimes we are confused with touristic partners because some people don't know what we do. But actually we are not behind the scenes, we are always present, but I think we are a little bit of a glue that brings these both worlds, the academic world and the artistic world, together. So I think I will no longer take more time because we have such nice videos to show you. Yes, this is just the video you're going to see. It's a little bit of a recap. It's impossible to summarize everything since day one, where we met in Cyprus, and all the days that followed, long working hours in several rooms, the dinners, the outside discussions of exchanging ideas, the laughs, the cries, the fights, the victories. But just a little glimpse of this special team that it is here today, and I think we must celebrate ourselves as well in this project.
My name is Václav. My name is Václav Kunesh, and I'm here to tell you something about the artistic partners, the dance companies. We are 4 dance companies: Derida Dance from Bulgaria, ilDance from Sweden, Polish Dance Theater from Poland, and 420 people from Czech Republic. Our mission was to create for each location new dance performance. So for the 2 editions of the Dancing Histories festivals, each dance company created 6 new works. So altogether, we have created 24 performances. And all of these performances were deeply rooted, influenced, and inspired by 2 things: the location and the people from those locations. As dancers, we are used to travel, we are used to work in different cities, countries, even continents. It's because dance, same as music, is in its core universal language. Not only because our main form of expression is our bodies, but also because nearly everyone likes to dance sometimes. We will test that soon. No. As the dancers, we are used to meet new people with their traditions. So one of the key elements of Dancing History's concept is to collaborate and work with local people. We have met so many super interesting people during the past 2 years. Sometimes it was not easy to choose from the variety of interesting stories, local groups, dancers, musicians, singers, designers, local activists, writers, composers, historians, and many more. On top of that, each location has an incredible history and their stories. So we started to build connections. Sometimes these connections with people stretch over the whole period of 2 years. Sometimes they became just one, but important element in the process. But every time, in every performance, there was an imprint of something very unique, something that you can only find in this one specific location with its unique people. The strength of the companies is our diversity. Each company has its original and distinctive approach, different points of interest, and different working methods. I believe that exactly because of that, we have managed to create a playground, a platform where new relationships were born. And not only our relationships with the people, but, and that is what the Dancing Histories is all about, new connections and new relationships between the location and its people. And all of that through dance. But now it's also time that we leave this project on its own journey. We will be incredibly happy to see the future of this Dancing Histories model have its own life. Thank you. And I believe now we're gonna see we are going to see some photos from the performances.
No, yes, you have. We haven't seen the others dancing.
We haven't seen the others dancing.
Yeah, we can start with Jesus. Okay? Okay? God.
Thank you. Thank you very much, really, for this moment. One of many moments of joy and beautifulness of the project. It is very difficult to express in words that what can be expressed with movement and passion, and with a very nice and collaboration of local communities. So thank you very much. Thank you very much for this. Now we have Jesus Bravo from the Extremadura Regional Tourism Cluster, who is going to tell a little bit about one of the legacies of this project for the future, the DH network. So Jesus, the floor is yours.
Oh, the light is here. Okay, thank you. I didn't see. It's an honor for us to be here today and present the future of the future that we want for this project. I prepared a little presentation because I want to say that we are a network today. You already know who we are. You already know that we are establishing this network across Europe, and the entities that participate came from the cultural sector, municipalities, umbrella organizations, associations. And I can say that after these 2 years and a half, that we count with a qualified, a varied, multidisciplinary partnership that enrich so much the project with different and complementary perspectives and competencies, as you know. Okay. For the project, in the implementation of this project, we have a very clear objective with the target group. Our target group were the local communities, were the local stakeholders, and established this initial network to work on. And the beneficiaries are the cultural sector and the sites, and as said Francesca and my other colleague, the local communities. They are involved in the creation and in the co-creation. The model, as Petros commented, is a step-by-step exercise that we started with study visit, with implementation strategy, finding the facilitators, working in transversal activities, everything around the purpose and the success of the project. Well, I wrote some notes because I don't want to forget important things that I have to express. The future of the DH network is today, but is starting another phase with a memorandum that now I show the QR code to catch and to receive. If you want to sign it, receive in our network. Well, the network will be formally constituted at the end of the project and will commit itself to the implementation of specific actions to ensure the project continuation. These specific actions are summarized in two. The fundraising, because the network members will research additional funding of the activities. And in the other side, the institutional relation. We want to generate more institutional relation because we need to create a territorial development for this project. And in the long term, in the medium-term perspective, DH project will have a strong impact in different targets, like heritage site manager, researchers and cultural studies operators, targeted community and institutional partners. And in the long term, we expect that the project effectively impact in the different actors involved, the external stakeholders and the cultural sector more in general. One of the paragraphs that I want to highlight today is the paragraph that we are using in the DH model. It's that says, a key component of the DH model is the sustainability and continuity of festivals and relevant initiatives. In order to preserve and celebrate cultural and natural too, our heritage through performing arts. Their continuity is not a momentary undertaking, but a sustained commitment of the DH project, by enhancing the life of the communities and visitors while safeguarding the legacy, a key word, the legacy of this remarkable heritage location. Well, I only have to say that inside the DH model and inside the implementation of this project, I extracted this 6 points. That we have been working in these 2 years and the results are very successful, and encouragement of the ongoing engagement with the heritage sites, a simultaneous organization of unique events. The main mission, empower the local communities. They are a key point of the project, and the innovation, always the innovation. For the organization in the network memorandum. This will benefit as well, since the network will keep on working in the deepening of the research, in the exchanges of practices, in the creation of new projects and the mutual cooperation that we are being explaining this morning. And I have this QR for the people who is online, for the people who is here with us, to collect the QR. The QR goes to the manifesto, and you can send us when you want. I only want to finish with this sentence. I like I like the network. Okay, we all come from a network. We all create networks and connect with other networks. This is the future of the DH project, a big network around Europe. Thank you. Let's do it together.
Now for artistic partners, representatives to get to the stage, please, and to sit, because we're going to have a little debate or to answer to some questions. Please, an applause for these artistic representatives that made a really impressive job during the project. Okay, are you ready? I would like to ask you a couple of questions. Before anything, I would like you to introduce yourself before answering, please. But the 2 questions that were selected are the following ones. But at the end, I would like also you to add what was your experience, no? What did you learn, or what would you like to share, no? In a few words. In a few words, I repeat. Okay. So the first question is, what learnings have emerged from working with local communities, no? In the creation of performances? I can imagine it was very challenging, but you will let us know. And also how the heritage sites, because we were working with heritage, and this is sometimes can be also challenging, influence your creative process, no? What limitations did you face, and what would you recommend to people that don't have all the artistic companies or colleagues that don't have any experience in these situations. Okay, so we can start from left to right, and please, Andrei, if you don't mind. You need to switch on the microphone.
Your left, yes. So, okay, Andrzej Kryczka, Polish Dance Theater. So good to see all of us here. The first question was about the local community, and I think that we learned that when you already have this local community, it's good to be prepared and to come with some proposal for them. So there's one direction and one way of thinking, to be prepared and offer something, but at the same time to be open, to be like tabula rasa, yes? To be open for what can you get from them. And yeah, that's maybe one of the main points is for the cooperation with the local community. But always the best thing is like it's here, the relationships. That's the brilliant. And yeah, without it, yeah, nothing works. But that's the biggest value, I think. As for me personally, here and also with the local community, we are here, the local community. Yes, that's from our point of view. Thank you.
In Sweden, I agree with what you said, obviously. Also, but the biggest learning also from this is to know how to listen to the local communities as well. Listen, adapt, and co-create together the process that we've been all together. Their input was really important for everybody in the process. And it's not only us who come with vision, but also take the vision from them and in collaboration processes to make the work happen that would be related to the site, to the communities and the people performing with us, and to us as artistic partners who came to visit these locations as well.
Hello, my name is Asmaev, not Satanas, Atanas. And I represent the Derida Dance Center from Bulgaria. And the work with local communities in that project was, I think, one of the most essential parts, since we felt in the beginning like guests, but then like part of the family and these locations where we visit. And getting to the personal stories makes the circle closed in a way that all the ingredients and the meanings to create site-specific work that contain the local stories, involve the local communities, and take part in a site that the local communities feel like they are like ownership there, that they're living with that site. The site is like participant in the performances. So this makes the model unique. And this is, in my opinion, one of the most important points, that really going out of the black box stages that normally we have our comfort and stepping in totally new sites that they bring a lot of story and life is giving a different perspective, both to sites and also to our performances. And that's maybe what motivated us to join that project. And this is more maybe the main difference of that project with so many other projects that we met, European projects. But every locations and every collaboration with the partners makes it really unique and different. Thank you.
When we were asked to join Dancing Histories, I had the difficulties to imagine this dancing in the locations. But what I am very thankful for and what I have learned through Dancing Histories is that actually dance has its place on locations other than stage and the black box and stuff. So that has been a great journey for me and for our dancers to realize that when the dance is made at those locations and those sites, it has its value. So it's more to encourage other future possible dance partners to just go for it. It's really worth it.
Share anything else before giving the word to the institutional partners? Because after the institutional partners also share their experience, we will open the microphone to the audience online or here. So anything else to add to finish with this table? A key word, Atanas.
Yes, I want just to say to all our colleagues from the dance field, don't be scared to make this step to go out of the black box and to experience. It's very challenging to maybe go out of the area of the comfort, but the result and the satisfaction to see that you are bringing your arts in a places that in equal other conditions they don't have a lot of times access to contemporary dance, and you see the change and you see the involvement, the new audience. This makes us happy, and this shows that the dance is very much socially engaged, because inside in our performances we are not only moving and dancing, but we are developing with the unique language of the body concepts that contain the personal stories. And this is very much really reflecting the life of the people and giving an open message also for the issues and the problems they have. That's why I think that going out of the comfort and exploring the dance all over the world, like a unique language understandable for everybody, even the people that don't speak our languages of our own countries, they understand us, because the body is the most honest part of us like humans, that we cannot cover it. So that's we are honest with the audiences, and we can really use the dance like arts that can be very accessible everywhere.
Thank you very much.
And just to about the same, just to encourage, in fact, right now, it's for our artistic societies, yes. We have experts in 10 European countries. So just have a look at the results of the project. Each of us had 5 productions only this year. Consider whether it's not worth to join. And you can find us 10 countries, and maybe you can follow the leader of the project. Or each of us is ready to share with you, and then to talk about the details and limitations, etc.
Sure. Thank you.
I would like to thank you, the artistic partners, in the name of the rest of the consortium. For us, I think, I speak for myself, but probably it will be shared by several of you. It was a journey of learning, of understanding, and it was really beautiful to understand what is behind the dance, how passionate it, and how you work with such a passion and feelings, putting your heart in it. And it was a really nice experience seeing you working like this. So now it's time for the institutional partners. We call them institutional, but please, you can get to the stage. Institutional partners, Pedro, because we also want you to share your experience and to answer to some questions. Will be easy. Don't be afraid. I will ask the questions in English first to Francesca. We will start with you, if you don't mind. What do you hope this co-creation in dance, culture, and heritage can bring to the local communities, now or in the future? And how do you think these artistic collaborations can contribute to the preservation and sustainable exploitation of the heritage in our different sites? So I know it's a difficult question, but yes, if you can reflect a little bit on this.
How much time do we have?
No, I just have
Because
only 5 minutes. It's just keywords.
Keywords. Well, we discuss a lot about the communities and the benefits that they are receiving. What I think it's really important is to keep on working and to keep on listening to them. Communities are alive. They're not frozen in one moment. So what we have done with them today may not be interesting or useful tomorrow, but we really need to be aware that it's not we cannot leave them alone after the end of the project. If we want continuity, if you want them to feel the benefits of the project in the long term, and if we want to promote them to feel close to their heritage, to see their heritage with different eyes, we need to keep on with these activities. It's not a one-spot activities or project that we can promote, but we really need to have continuity on the territories. So we need to keep taking care of the little seeds that we planted, because we have to say again that there are little seeds, but they are very useful for the local communities, but are little seeds. And we have to take care of these little seeds, making sure that the institutions or the organizations that were involved so far keep on working on those topics. And the communities can benefit, of course, because they can see themselves through the eyes of others and can be valued outside of what they basically take for granted, their story, their heritage, their ideas, their feelings, their needs. So they're not granted, and we need to foster them and to value them through fresh eyes and new eyes.
Thank you. Ljubomir from the Institute of Archaeology of Serbia. If you want to share also this reflection with us, please.
Well, for us at the Institute of Archaeology and Archaeological Park Criminatium, Dancing Histor was an amazing experience. We have, it basically allowed us to rediscover our local communities. In the past 2 years, it was a very, I would say, long process, but somehow during those 2 years, basically, we managed to meet again and to get to know so well our local community, including various societies, both dance, a lot of dance groups, societies of various types and teams dealing with some of them very difficult subjects. On the other side, they got to know Viminatium and also got introduced to the contemporary dance. And in both cases, it was a two-way street. We learned a lot from them, but they also learned a lot from us. As a final benefit, it's something that I am incredibly grateful for, and our team especially. We got a lot of new friends, a lot of them.
Thank you very much. I'm going to switch into Spanish for a little while, okay? Pedro. Bien, las preguntas son las mismas, ¿no? Un poco, ¿cómo esperáis, ¿no? Que esta co-creación en cultura, en danza y en patrimonio, ¿qué puede traer a las comunidades locales? Y también, ¿cómo pensáis que estas colaboraciones pueden contribuir a la preservación y a la revitalización de nuestros sitios patrimoniales, ¿no?
Bueno, yo voy a ser buen anfitrión y voy a dejar que todos nuestros invitados, vamos a llamar, que han venido a vernos a Mérida, ellos cuenten mejor toda su experiencia, así que seré breve y así además hago menos tediosa la traducción. Lo que esperamos en Mérida es la incorporación en el proceso de co-creación de las comunidades locales, como he dicho antes en la introducción que hemos tenido hoy, y que estas comunidades locales sirvan siempre para dar valor al patrimonio desde ellas mismas.
Pedro wants to be short. The message, the answer for this question is that from Merida, we expect the the incorporation of local communities into the co-creation process, providing an added value to the tangible heritage.
I would like to add that I know Pedro very well, and we had some talk during these days during the project, and they're really committed to try to involve the communities and more dance in the framework of the beautiful festival of Merida, which is already an achievement of this project here in this local community. So it is one of the impacts that we are reaching with this project. In different sites and different locations. So thank you very much. Before leaving the stage, if you want to share anything else, otherwise I will give the floor again to Pedro to. No, we're not going to conclude yet. We have questions. Anyone in the room, if you want to make any question, please. Now is the time to do it. Or if online there are some questions, we can also try to have them answered. So please feel free to ask whenever you want to ask. Okay, great. So it's a practical presentation. We got to the point that was the objective, and it was a beautiful one. Thank you very much to all people participating. I think this has been a really, really nice experience. This is a project, a successful project, a project of little and big successes. And we really hope to keep working together in this direction and to keep the network alive. I'm sure it will be. There are two. A comment or a question? Yeah, some people online say that it is really difficult, just a comment, it's really difficult for the companies to adapt to the heritage sites of Merida because they're challenging, and I mean, in other sites as well. This is something to be really considered from the very beginning in the creation process. And,
sí, respondemos al comentario.
¿Quieres responder?
No, pregunto.
Sí,
claro. Es difícil que todo se adapte a cualquier escenario. Todos los escenarios tienen sus peculiaridades y Mérida no es más singular que otros. Mérida es impresionante, el Teatro Romano, pero es impresionante todos los recintos que hemos visto en este proyecto, cada uno en su dimensión y en su posición, pero todo es difícil de adaptar, solo hay que tener voluntad.
Yes, thank you, Pedro. Pedro is sharing that all the spaces are very difficult to adapt to, not just here in Merida, with so impressive and beautiful places everywhere, and always any place is challenging for you to work in. But the main thing we need to have is willing. If you will, if you have willing, you can get it. And so it is important that everyone is committed to it. So I will give the word to Pedro to close the event. So Pedro, si quieres finalizamos.
Bien.
Okay.
Pues me gustaría que Francesca, porque ella ha sido voy a decir, el alma mater de este proyecto. Siempre hay que personificar, siempre al final personificamos en alguien, ¿no? Y tenemos como voy a hacer este gesto que es tan como un ídolo dentro del proyecto, alguien que al final ha sido el nexo de unión de todos. Y me gustaría que personificáramos en ella y que ella tomara mi relevo en este momento y dijera estas palabras de cierre. Creo que es más justo, aunque yo sea el anfitrión, como he dicho antes, que Francesca tome la palabra. Gracias.
Wow, Pedro, thank you for this. And, you know, I really think that we are here together on I really think that we are here in a cooperation project. So I think that we are here all equal with our stories, with our perspectives, with our needs, with our challenges personally on a work site, etc. So I really think that we are here all together to finalize this project, to meet some challenges again before the end of it, but all with our personality and with our inner will. So it's a really thank you note for every single person that is participating in the project and will be finalizing the project, because in this project what really counts is the cooperation in the end. So the fact that we are all together working for the final objective of it. So thank you all for this, for your efforts and for your insight and for your competence and knowledge and personalities as well, because we learn together a lot. So thank you again, and thank you.
Thank you.